Yeah, I have more patience than most, I guess. But I noticed that despite having an augment equipped to raise my strength hasn't gone up for the last several levels. At least not visually. I don't know if it's because the stats don't actually increase and the augments don't work or what. It might be something to check into. Maybe it's just my computer that's being weird. I don't know. Nothing. Ah well. It was worth a shot. Wait a second. Check out these vines. They look pretty sturdy. Maybe there's something further below us. Gloopsh. Ah. That face. $150 coins, 50 experience, phase, whatever that is. What in the world was that? He left something behind. It has some sort of inscription on it. Gloop 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 gloop. Forget Thon. Press the button on the side. That freaking hurt. Imagine that fall would have been much more painful without that phasing device. No, not another one. We mean no harm, travelers. Please come to our village. Our elder would like to speak with you. Welcome to the village of Epoch. It's been a long time since we've been in contact with humans. Please feel free to stay as long as you like. Meyer Fortress is the original home of the Gloops. It is located on the southern continent. After the War of Augur, we relocated here and have managed to remain hidden from the outside world. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna loot your house for everything in it. No. Younger Gloops communicate in Gloop speak, but the majority of elder Gloops tend to use common language instead. Makes trail a lot easier, that's for sure. I just find scrap metal in what appears to be an outhouse. Whatever. What the? Okay, so there is nothing in this room. Okay, gotcha. Gloops are trained in the art of Apaki. Apakas are masters of time and are capable of harnessing the flow of it. A gloop is the initial form of a human. Most gloops evolve into man, while some remain in this state. It's not clear exactly why this happens. Due to our volatile shape, we are not physically powerful, but possess a naturally high intellect. Shimon has really done it this time. My son Shimon means well, but doesn't follow the gloop way. We study things like quantum physics, and he's out fighting dragons with a stick. It's not healthy, I tell you. Anyways, he's been gone ever since the rift opened up and allowed access to the outside world again. I know my boy, and he couldn't have went too far. Would you mind taking a look around the Olivian range to see if you can find him? I'd greatly appreciate it. Was that where we were just at, or... Okay, I already talked to him. Welcome to Epoch, travelers. I am Bogan, leader of the Gloops. How can I help you two? My name is Fred, and this is Alan. He is searching for his brother, whom we believe might have been in the area just a few days ago. If your brother was in these mountains, Alan, he did not come here. You two are the first humans we've had contact with in 50 years. Beg your pardon, lad? Gloops have a colorful history, but I'm afraid that we do not have time to cover all of that today. Perhaps when we don't have more pressing matters, What do you mean exactly? Have you spoken with any of the villagers? If so, you've probably learned that the profession of Gloops is Apaki, which is the study of time. Although most Epochas are only able to manipulate time, some can appear into the realm of the future. I happen to possess those skills. In other words, I knew that I would be meeting you two soon. I believe I can get you two on the right track to finding your brother. My only request is that you help me with something first. Chip. Chip, quit trying to grab butt and wake the gloop up. So you're gonna just stare blankly at our visitors, or can you say hello? Oh hey, now where was I? My son Chip has an amazing amount of potential in the art of Apaki. As you can see, he'd rather be chasing skirts, though. That's where you two come into play. The time has come for Chip to face the timeless plane trials. Usually gloops pursue this task alone. Considering my son's head is in another world right now, I want you two to help him complete it. If you help Chip complete his trial, I will point you two in the direction of what you seek. What you say? That sounds fair to me. Are you up to that, lad? I gave you my word that I would help you find your brother. I'm behind you in whatever you think might help our search. Wonderful. It is important to listen to the voices you will hear during the trials. Failure to do so will most likely kill all of you. Doesn't sound shady at all. You'll all be fine. Just make sure that my son does what he is supposed to do. When you're ready to take out on the trials, head to the far east side of the village. Good luck, by the way. We appreciate you taking care of Mazavar for us. He betrayed our people years ago, so we sealed him off from here. We knew he'd be unable to move the boulder that was once blocking the wall, too. He is bound to die a horrible death somehow. It was crazy. He barely survived the attack. You knew we were coming, why didn't you come and help us? I didn't quite understand that, Alan. We don't have time to waste, however. Off you go, the timeless plane awaits. Survivors from Uje. Heard that was swallowed up by the sea just a few days ago. We may be deep in the earth, but we still keep up with happenings on the outside world. Shouldn't it be in the outside world? I don't know if this would be the area we're looking for or not. I honestly don't know what this place is called. Oh well. Oh wow, we got two of them for the price of one. Yeah. I don't know if I'm wasting my time backtracking here or not. Ugh. Ah, here he is. Holy cow, real humans! I've only heard stories of you guys. Shimon, your father's looking for you. He would like for you to come back home. That's my dad, alright. Never wanted me to have fun. I came out here because I wanted to fight some real stuff. I've been slaying fake dragons in that hole in the ground for 50 years. But I'll admit, it is much more difficult to fight than I imagined. I suppose I'm not quite ready to go out by myself. How about I follow you guys back and maybe we can fight together? That way I can get my fill for battle without having a real near-death experience. This is great, traveling and fighting with real adventurers. I'm so thrilled I think my heart could burst. Sorry, I'm just a little excited. This is awesome. So you think when this is all over I can get your autograph? That would be amazing. Fine, I'll leave it on. So much easier with friends. Say, how about I join you guys for good? You see my sweet techniques, how could you say no? Somehow I don't think your father would approve, Shimon. Not to mention I'd blow my brains out. I probably would too. Heard the seal to the outside roll is finally been broken. If you are one of those adventuring types, I may have a job for you. All Lucas ever wants to do is studying, the occasional crushing of things with time. By the way, things get really boring around here. I haven't had an adult drink in ages. Most groups look down on such an activity as it tends to cloud the mind. I'm at my breaking point though. This may sound gross, but extracted juice from thing tends can knock a horse into coma for weeks. Bring me 3 of them. More correctly, the things used to dwell on the Alluvian range. I imagine they still do today. Found any of those sands yet? Really starting to itch for that drink. Alright, you guys are lifesavers. Do me a favor and keep this our little secret, will you? I don't want the other groups to freak out on me. That's my kind of woman right there. You have pretty low standards, don't you, Chip? I'm an equal opportunity kind of guy. Forget I asked. I'm going to assume that's the time trials. Greetings, humans. I'm Dirk, head of the Historical Preservation Society for Galoops. When we left our homeland years ago, we had to abandon all of our ancestral documents in the process. Since then, I have made it my life's work to re-record our history into the books that can be found in the lower level of my house. Fortunately, I've run into a slight problem. Perhaps you can help, though. I've made a point to work on documenting our history a little bit each day. Fortunately, I fell into a few weeks ago, and was not able to work for several days. You'll find out, but started hearing strange noises coming from the library right around the time I started feeling better. I have not been back down there since I first heard the noises. I'm sure it's just a mouse or something, but at my age, I try to avoid being startled when possible. Please investigate the library below and ensure that things are in order. I will pay you for your efforts. So can we just keep useless guy in our party until we take him back to his father's house? Let's see. Eh. So there's nothing I can put on the useless guy, and I don't really feel like carrying on unless it's carrying a stick. Yeah, Dad will beat me if I came back for finishing the trials. Oops, sorry, wrong house. Shimon, son, don't scare me like that again. You can't just take off like... Dad, I know and I'm sorry. I saw it with my own eyes. I am not ready for the outside world just yet. I promise I'll do better with my studies. It's okay, buddy. Tell you what, keep working hard on your studies and I'll fight some dragons with you later on, okay? Sweet. I won't let you down, Dad. Thanks for getting my son back home safely. I just need to figure out a way to have him harness his energy for dragon slaying into his studies. Now, if I got loot crates from that, I don't know. I don't really check that. I think we don't. Oh wait, the library. Duh. The librarian are immediately overwhelmed by the rancid smell of Sasquatch feces. How the heck did Sasquatches get in here without Dirk knowing? Regardless, you have a job to do. Oh wow, 3 experience. Take everything that isn't plastered down, boys. Shall discover a gloop. You receive gloop. Oh, so now you gotta search the same shelving unit more than once. What's this gloop item all about, anyway? I don't even know what that does, so I won't mess with it right now. There is a freaking Sasquatch hurt down there? I think I may have a heart attack. Now that I think about it, I might know how they ended up down there. A group of gloops were experimenting with moving objects through time. Instead of moving the specimens to and from controlled locations, they might have slipped out somehow and fell into my library. May disrespect, but how could you not smell them down there? The perks are getting old, my friend. Nothing works. It must not be that bad because you guys did not pick up on it when you first came in here. I thought it was just the smell of a fart, an old man. Guess I was wrong. I don't understand this guy. Anyways, I gotta thank you enough for dealing with the herd. I think we'll leave off for here now, though. Until next time, then, when we hit the plains of trial or whatever.